Hello and welcome back, Sandra Connor, the Lady Marketing Ninja. So now you've got your funnel built. You've got your opt-in page, your sales page, your order form, and your thank you page. You've got everything done, and now before you launch it, it's time to test everything. So that's what we're going to go over today. So let's go to the computer and get started. So I'm in my ClickFunnels account. Here's the funnel we've been working on, the Fast Start training. So let's open it up. So here's the first page, your opt-in page. So let's open it up and make sure we've got everything working correctly in this one. So the first thing you want to go down is check your button, and let's see where it's going to go. Check the set action. And it's going to the next step of the funnel, which is fine for this one. If you were actually collecting the email address, it would need to go to submit order form. Anytime you're collecting an email address, it must go submit order form. And ClickFunnels will tell you if you hit save, if you have the email and you have the button set wrong, it'll tell you to come up. See how it came up in green here? It'll come up with red telling you what needs to be done. So we've got that button set. Okay, let's see this one. Where's it going? Set action is next step of the funnel. That's fine. And it'll also tell you here, it goes to the next step in the funnel. So you want to test all of them. That goes to the next step in the funnel. That's fine. And the same thing. And the same thing. So, okay, that part is fine. Now you want to optimize this for mobile because let's face it, 90% of the people are going to be watching it on mobile. So you come up to the top here and you come over to your mobile setting and you click on that, and it compresses it and shows you exactly what your audience is going to see when they view your funnel on mobile. So now you can do the same thing. You got the same boxes, green, blue, and orange. So orange, you click your settings and you only change the mobile setting here. So if 18 is too large, you can come in and you can make it 16 and see it automatically got smaller. So that's all you have to do. Then you click out. You never change the actual size. You don't use your sliders here. You have to use the mobile. And see, it's automatically set with what you have your slider set for. So let's make this 20. Well, I kind of like Jumpstart to be on the same. Okay, 22 looks fine. Let's see, Fast Start. Let's see if we can make that a little smaller. Yeah, 52. Let's do 42. Let's see how it looks. Better. Let's see what 32 looks like. Yeah, I like 32. So you can't change the size of these on the mobile, but you can hide it. So if you don't want the countdown clock on mobile, you come down here and you say desktop only. And you click that, and then the mobile people would not see it. I'm actually going to leave it. I think it's okay. Let's do the settings here. And let's change this. Let's make it 14. Yeah, 14 is good. And the same way with the button here. I'm actually this is the last one I'm gonna show you, and see, don't do the font size, always come to the mobile setting. And 12. Let's see what 14 looks like. Let's see, 15. Yeah. That looks a little bit better. I'm actually going to pause it while I test the rest so you don't have to watch this. Okay, here's one other thing I want to show you. So I'm under the button here, and see I've got a subtext, and it's just written here. There's the button text and there's a subtext. Well, it's the same for mobile. You've got the mobile size, and then you've got the second one here. So let's make this one 12. And now let's make this one 12 also and see what it does. Yeah. So it made everything a little bit smaller. So I'm going to pause it again. Okay, once you've finished editing everything, then you just hit save again. And then you come back to desktop version again. And it didn't change anything here. Everything's still the same that you had as long as you chose your mobile settings in that. So now you're through with this part of it. So now let's back out or exit. And now let's go to settings here. When you're in the blue settings, this is changing everything in the funnel step itself. So you got to select your domain. So you click here and you select the domain that you've added. I want it coming from joinsandraconnor.com. And then here's the path. So you can change the name. I'm just going to have it say Fast Start. And SendGrid, you got to select this. This is how you get, well, the emails that I send. And head tracker code, that's where you want to add your Facebook pixel if you actually run this through Facebook. And here's your link if you share the funnel with someone else. So that's, and you got to select the Stripe account that you have set up because you are actually collecting money on this. So select your Stripe account that you've entered, and then you have to come all the way down to the bottom and hit save and update. Path is already being used in your account. Okay, well, let me show you. I have another funnel, so I just need to go in and change it there. So that's why it will not let me do it. So if that happens to you, I had started the Fast Start training because I had downloaded this was a shared funnel, see, but it did not work. It still had I got it from Dean Graciosi, and it still had his information in it. So come in, and I'm going to take out Fast Start there and save and update. And you also have it under, let me get out of settings. Oh, let me go to steps. Let me do publish. Yep, you have the path there too. So I'm going to take it, not there, that's the name. Path there. Take it out of that, save and update. And now see, it still has Fast Start, but it's got all the numbers behind it. So I should be good to go. So I'm going to pause it while I get back in the actual funnel. Okay, that worked that time. See, funnel was successfully updated, and now it says Fast Start. So now when you go to steps, the link looks a lot better. Well, it still didn't change everything. Let me go and publish and change it here as well. So let me change it to Fast, spell right, Start, and hit Update Funnel. And now, see it, now it changed it. So now when you give someone the link, it's got go.joinsandraconnor.com/Fast Start. So that's much better. So now let's test it here. So you open it up, and then you're actually going to click the button and make sure it takes you to the next step of the funnel. You want to make sure it works. And it does. It takes us to the next step of the funnel. So that's perfect. So let's go back, because we've actually got, and if you test one button, they're all set up the same, so it should work. You really don't need to test all of them. So okay, we're out of this. Let's go back. So now the first page of the funnel is correct. So now let's go to the VIP. Actually, wait, one more thing. Let me go back to the opt-in page. Let me open up Edit. I forgot we've got to come over here to our settings and hit, we don't have to hit integration on this one because we're not collecting an email address. We want to go to SEO metadata. This is what you have to fill out, the name of your funnel. VIP offer a 4-day Fast Start challenge. And then you want to put a quick description in here. Let me pause it while I do that. Okay, now I've got it all set. Join me as I record my next training live. Fast Start Training will teach you how to get your network marketing business started correctly, gain an unfair advantage over your competitors by giving your business a boost. And then it's got, I'm the author, and then I've selected a picture from the downloads, and then it shows you what it's going to look like. So once you get that set, you just click out and you hit save. And if we were going to collect an email address, it's settings and integration, and then you would select integrate, and you would pick your account, and then it says, okay, what do you want, which account are you doing? Integrate with an existing email list, and then which list do you want to pick? And there's Fast Start Challenge, and it's actually integrated now. And that's all you have to do. It tells you right there it's integrated. So let's click out of that. Let's hit save. Okay, we're finished with the opt-in page. Now let's go to the VIP page, and let's open it. And our button, it says go to the next page of the funnel. Click here to get access. That's actually right. And this one, button action is not set. So I need to set where am I taking them when it says, when they say no thanks, I am not going to pick this. Let me see, I think I've got it selected down here. Action is not set. Okay, I'm going to have to go get the link to the thank you page. Hold on one second. So see, this is the steps of my funnel. They've hit the opt-in page. They've said, yes, I want to join your Fast Start training, your challenge. But they don't want the VIP. If they click no, then they don't need to go to the order form. It needs to skip and come to the thank you page. So you just come to your thank you page and you just highlight this, copy it, or you can actually open it and copy the link from up here as well. And then you go back to your VIP page, and you need to set both of the red buttons to skip forward and go to your thank you page directly. So let's go to this button, and let's set action, and we want to go to a different web page, and I always have it open in a different window, new tab, in case there's something else. Maybe they change their mind, like, oh, wait a minute, let me change my mind, let me get this. That way they don't have to worry about hitting the back button. It's opening up a separate tab. They can just slide over and get back in and get the VIP for $37. So here it goes to the next step in the funnel, which is right, because that's taking them to the order form. So here, this one's not set. You've got to set both of them. So let me do the exact same thing in this one. Set action, paste my link, and open it in a new window. Save again. And that one says go to the next step of the funnel. That's right, and that's everything. So let's hit save again and make sure. Let's preview to open it up. And let's test both buttons. Well, the video opened correctly. Let's make sure it plays.
Hello, I'm Sandra.
It does. Okay, so the video works correctly. Then let's see if this button works. Yes, it took us right to the order form. And see, $37, and they can do the order bump, the one-time offer, OTO, if they would like. So let me exit out of that and see they still have the actual funnel by me having them open it. Oops, let me preview again. That did not open in a separate window because it was the green button, which takes me to the next step. So see, this one did open in a separate window, and it takes them right to the thank you page. Congratulations. And then I'm taking them to another funnel altogether. So let's click here and make sure that opens up my webinar funnel. It does. See, you keep the loop open. You take them to another funnel. That way they have an opportunity to buy more for you. I'm just going to test this button. Okay, it worked. Let me go back. There's the same one. Let's test this one, and it took me to the thank you page. That's perfect. And now that's it. So that page is complete now. Everything works on it. Let's hit save again just to make sure, and then let's back out. And you don't really need to do, your settings should already be set from your opt-in page. If you want to change something here, like if you want to send people directly to your VIP page, you hit here. You can change the path here. See, it's got VIP access and all the other stuff. Well, you can change the path directly right here, and you just update it, same as we did before. That way you've got a cleaner version of your funnel. And you go back to settings to get back to where we were. Well, okay. Steps. Now we're back to the thing. Now VIP's done, opt-in's done. Now let's go to the order page and let's make sure that this works. So let's open it up. So now they've hit your order page, so we want to make sure that this actually takes them to, processes it correctly. So you can preview it here, or you can come back out. I'll show you another way to make sure everything's working. You can hit this here, it opens your order page directly. So now I've opened the order page, it opened correctly, the countdown clock is working right. It tells me that this is the list building blueprint. It's got the VIP challenge is $37, which is exactly right. And to get access, you go here. Now look, let me show you something special here. You can come back, I think it's under settings, and we've got Stripe here. Now you can put it in test mode. So you click here, now test mode is on. And right here it tells you, here's your credit card number to test this. So you get your credit card number, and then you can test the funnel without actually buying it yourself. Save and update, because we want to change it to the test mode. And now we're going to come back to the steps. We're going to come back to the order page. And now we enter card number here, and you can enter any date, it doesn't matter. So let's just put, oh, that's the year, 21, and then you can add any number there. And let's click that yes, we want to get this too. You got to enter your email address too. I'm going to pause this so y'all don't see my email. Okay, I'm using my business email, and then let's hit order that we want it. Your card was declined. Your request was in live mode, but use an unknown card. So let's go back. Why is it in live mode? Let's hit settings. Make sure it's in test mode. It is. Test mode is on. Warning, test mode enabled. Your funnel Stripe use test cards only. Exactly, that's what I want to do. Okay, let's go back to the order page. Let's try this again. So it pre-filled my email. There's the card. Maybe I didn't actually add the card number. 0521. And I want the blueprint thing. Also, because we're testing it to make sure that it works. Okay, I'm going to have to pause this and figure this out. Why is it not working now? Hold on. Okay, apparently when you're testing it, you have to be in the funnel and do preview instead of opening up the link together. So let's open up the preview because I just tested it and it worked. So there's my email. There's the fake credit card number. There's the month, 21. Just make up a code, and I want to test this too, and hit gain access. It may not work because it just let me. Okay, see, it worked. It says I got it. And then it takes me to the thank you page, which click the button to test it to see if it takes me to the other funnel, and it does. So that works correctly. So now you want to come back, and now the next thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you actually get the items that you bought. So you need to check your email address and make sure that it was actually delivered. And you can even test this further. You can go in and take it off of test mode, which is what we need to do now. Let's go back in settings so you don't forget. Let's take it off of test mode. And let's save it again, save and update. Now it's in live. And one other thing I realized, we really need to collect someone's email because nowhere in this are we getting their email. So you need to go back to the opt-in page and add the, when they actually click the button, we're getting their email as well. So let me show you how to do that too. So we've got this button. Let's add another button. Add an element. And now we're going to add the input button, I think. Yes, get your email address. So I actually want this to be on top of the other. So now let's go in and let's make it all pretty. Now I got a thing on my corners. I like them to be 10. And then input, let's say that we want their email address. Now it's required. They've got to add the email address. And now this button has got to say submit instead of, the action has got to be changed to submit for it to work. Actually, let me change it back and let me show you what ClickFunnels does if it is not set right. So now I've just got going to the next step of the funnel like we had it. Let's hit save and let me show you. See, you got the red here. It says, wait a minute, your form or pop-up does not have a submit button. So it's telling you in red something is not right. So you got to come back in and you've got to change this. See, ClickFunnels is so smart. It keeps you from making mistakes. Change it to submit. And now when I hit save, bing, bang, boom, it worked correctly. Now let's go back to settings and make sure integration is set right. We've got a big check mark. It is. And it's set to the fast start training. So now everything is set right. Let's test this again. Let me hit save. Let me hit preview. And it entered my address. And let's hit yes. And now you want to make sure that you actually receive the email from that. So hold on one second, let me make sure it worked. Okay, so now I'm in my Aweber account and I chose the Fast Start Challenge list, and then I came to subscribers and clicked subscribers, and boom, it shows it did capture it. And I should have got the email where it's telling me to opt in. But you need to go in Aweber and actually fill out the email that they get saying, hey, thank you for doing the Fast Start Challenge. And this is going to be where you're going to constantly send them reminders to make sure they attend your challenge. So that's it. Our funnel works correctly and everything is set. You should be ready to run traffic to this funnel now because you've tested everything. Before you run traffic, though, you want to make sure you add your Facebook pixel, which, again, it is done right here under the settings. So you go to settings, you get your pixel, and you just paste it here, and then after you paste it, you go down and hit save, and that's it. You're done. And it's set for all of the pages then. Once you set it one time on this page, it's set for everything. Remember, the blue sets everything on the entire funnel. The gray is just for that step in the funnel, whatever page you're on. Okay, good luck with your funnel. Thanks for watching.